This is Lorelei with Radiate Life with Lorelei. I'm just to pop in here, and my pictures of light started in, 2004 when I was in Hawaii. We had so many beautiful pictures of light, and I wasn't the only one. And then after that, I had pictures of light at home. Up until 2015, I had 500. And now I can't even count how many I have inside the house and inside the house and outside the house. So I probably have a little bit more than 500 in the house, and more like 600, and then probably at least 300 outside the house. Anyway, so this started like this. So I started resetting my our first home. So these are meaningful pieces to me. This is our healing mandala for Radiate Life with Lorelei. And the seashell is something that I received as a gift from the ocean. I went to Hawaii on a spiritual retreat, and our Native American teacher had said, just because you find something in nature, don't just automatically, put it in your pocket and bring it home with you. Ask, give thanks, make an offering. And so I had received something, like it was a piece of coral or a shell or something like that, and I hadn't asked if I could have it. I hadn't asked for it. I hadn't given a blessing. And since we're on retreat, this is what our practice is. So I lovingly gave it back to the ocean. And then a little bit later, I was walking along the beach and I found this. And I said, oh, thank you. And this time I gave an offering and I kept it. It's just a really beautiful reminder of that moment and that retreat, and asking and receiving in such a beautiful and tangible way. And I grew up in California, and going to the beach, usually a vacation has to have the ocean, or it's not a vacation for me because I live in the very middle of the Midwest. Though we do have Lake Michigan, and you can't see across to the other side. And it does have sandy beaches. And then a couple of these things are beautiful gifts from my loved ones, and they're in spirit now. The Mary Lynn gave me these beautiful things here. Stress relief, energy renewal, peaceful dreaming. And some tape fell on the ground for no reason. Then the wedding bell, the bell with the heart, that's it's not from my wedding, but it looks like the one from my wedding. So I keep it as a replica of my wedding bell when we got married. Another beautiful friend gave me this selenite and a beautiful amethyst, which I've always loved, and that one's particularly blessed. And the lotus for my lotus chanting, the Lotus Sutra that I do, the Buddhist chanting. And that Buddha was also from a beautiful friend who's in spirit, and that actually glows in the dark. You give it enough light and the Buddha glows purple, right? So that's my little tour for today, and just these are things, it has light in there too, and things that I do to inspire me, things that I do to have a moment of contemplation. During this time, I think October into November, it is the one time during the year that I do bring out pictures of my my loved ones, and I particularly pay attention to the loved ones in spirit, and particularly pay attention to what I have of them. Like I said, I have more than 22 spiritual friends, spiritual teachers that have gone on before me, all before they were 60, 61. And so it's an incredible team on the other side. It's so crazy, but that's the truth of it. So I have a lot of experience in that, and so many of these things, I won't go through all of it right now, but I'm just kind of giving you an idea of, I was again, playing and setting this up, but I was saying that I do give myself and them, this moment in time, this time to come through. I've done some gatherings where we connect with our loved ones in spirit. And of course, what I love to do is to work with you to create, clear timelines with your loved ones and connections and how to connect with them and living your life connected with them and allowing whatever to come through to come through. It's a really amazing journey. I want everyone to know that you have the power to keep that connection open and to clear your heart, and it can feel really amazing. So here's a picture of many of my loved ones in spirit. Our beautiful harpist Carl is in here, and this is my beautiful BFF Annette, and that is indeed high school. Dramalog, New York City, and so many beautiful people here, many who, of course, I don't have anything up for right now, but they know who they are. And every time I look at these pictures, I see more and more people who are in here who I didn't initially realize. There's Denise Rainbow in here, and anyway, so this is kind of how I have things that I've collected and things that I do to help me stay connected, to feel lifted, to remind me a purposeful and cleansing and beautiful times. And this was also 20 years ago, my mother-in-law did this for us, a beautiful lilac. And more mandalas that I have here, and beautiful empowerments from other things that I've done. So there's another one. This one's in progress. It's a crystal from the Hawaiian temple. So that crystal is originally from Arkansas. It's a beautiful story that my guru tells. And this one too, like this one I'm still working on this one. I have a couple things to do with it. But working on Sisters Healing and a beautiful angel wing. And that's that one. And then this one is, again, Buddha and Sedona, and this is a golden egg. It represents a project that I've been working on for 5 years. This was in Sedona. So feng shui. So I learned about feng shui and how to set, just places of inspiration and intention, and then to set it with symbols. And that's why I took my before and after pictures and have so many pictures of light. Okay. Sisters, there's another one, Sisters. Sisters Healing, like Gorgeous Mermaid. This is my playful one. I gotta have my stuffed animals. I gotta have my play. More play. More. Always close by. All right, that's it.